Welcome, everybody, to the East River Soccer Complex, where the Bluefield University Rams are going to be taking on the Columbia International University Rams. It's the Battle of the Rams here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Ethan Stinson and Jackson Bast on the call for you this afternoon. Bluefield University not only looking for their first win of the season, but also their first goal, trying to get that first dub in there for the 2021 season, and they could very well do it here, as they do have a pretty tough opponent, Jackson.
Yes, the CIU women's team is not one to mess with, coming off of a 2-loss streak, comes into this contest 6-3, and the stats kind of go in that favor, Ethan.
Yeah, they do, as they also have 27 goals cumulative on the season as opposed to their opponents' 20. And like I said before, Bluefield looking to score their first goal of the season with an 0-7 record with one tie, as there was a scoreless draw back when we played Johnson University. Also, they're 0-4 and with one tie in the conference.
And Ethan, you mentioned that it goes 27-20 when it comes to the opponents for the CIU Rams, and 8 of those goals came against when they faced top-ranked opponent in number 24 of Truett McConnell.
Yeah, Truett McConnell, the Bears, definitely very grisly at their play. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. As they are getting ready to introduce some more players, we'll thank some of our sponsors with Black Tie Charters. Since 1989, Black Tie Charters goes the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Charters. Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall. Make your next event special with Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall Catering. The Bluefield Mercer Mall location offers delicious options such as strips, nuggets, salads, and boxed meals. Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall, eat more chicken. And we would like to also say that next Saturday we will be having Bryan College here at the East River Soccer Complex, where the Community Day will be held for the Bluefield University Rams. As the teams are now in the huddle, getting ready to start play, and my favorite song playing, the Virginia Tech anthem of football, Enter Sandman. Just a good way to start a good Bluefield University game. Reminds me a little bit of our former mentor, Bailey Angle, who's now doing some stuff for Virginia Tech. Hope you're listening, Bailey, and I hope that you get a good kick out of us here. No pun intended, because this is soccer. As the ball makes it to the center, 45 minutes on the clock. Let's get rid of another sponsor here. Duchess Dairy produces whole 2% chocolate milk and drinkable yogurt at their plant in the heart of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Duchess Dairy, Ram's choice for milk. And like we said, we're going to refer this afternoon to the, rather than the team mascot, we will be referring to them as either Bluefield or Columbia, as both of them are represented by the Ram. So either way this afternoon, the Rams will beat the Rams. As they make it to the center. Bluefield in the blue double knits to the right, and CIU in the white jerseys to your left. As getting the first kick will be CIU. And the ball moves right to left to begin our contest. Going out. And the goalie stops the ball. Trying to make forward progress. A little tripping there. Ball goes to the far side of the field. A little bit of tripping up. Forward progress for the CIU. And the ball seems to sail past the line. Goal kick is in order for the CIU Rams. And a goal kick is up. It's a high kick going to the middle of the field, far side. Try to kick it back in, but the ball is now thrown in for CIU. Throw in again, far side. Forward progress. Kicking it back a little bit. Throw in this time for the Rams. Number 33 having the ball in Dupree. And looks like a player's down, but looks like she's getting up okay on Columbia International. And I believe that was Dupree. Free kick coming. Setting the ball up is Hernandez, Haley Hernandez, the 5'4" junior from Columbia, South Carolina. Gets set for the kick. And it's up, but no good. Kick coming back out from the goalie as Ledford kicks it, getting ready, set for the kick. Ledford. Short kick, short bounce. Fielded by the Rams. Of Bluefield, that is. But CIU takes it back. Racing for it, near side. Going towards the CIU goal. Fighting for it. Going out to the outside. And the ball is up. Past the middle. Fighting for it. Ball making progress towards the near side of the field. And Scott on the end there. Pena. Pena giving the ball. Taken away by Berkemeyer. Running fast for it, Pena. Racing after the ball. Bluefield's got it. Now CIU. This time, Atkins with the ball. Check that. Kyle Macy McBride on the near side. Native from Bluefield, Virginia. And the ball goes past the goal line. So coming up for the goal kick is Kayla Lusk. The ball is up, almost to midfield, far side. Kicked in. Barking some signals down there. A little bit of a scuffle. CIU gets it away. Racing after it, McKinley. On the far side, Abby Key for the throw-in. Trying to make forward progress here is Leos. Bluefield's got it. Near side. Number 24, Newman. Macy McBride to the near side. Bluefield, Virginia native, graduated class of 2021 at my alma mater, Graham High School. Forward progress, CIU. Going towards Bluefield's goal. Trying to kick it in. I believe that was number 5. Bree North, but saved by Ledford. Score remains 0-0. 36 minutes to go in the first half of play. Fighting for the ball, Bluefield. Scott trying to get to the ball, but instead fielded by CIU. Haley Hernandez with the ball. Far side. Coming back in. Macy McBride wants to check it. Number 24, Kaylee Newman on the near side. Getting something from Pena and kicked out. This time it ricocheted off the foot of Leos. So now a throw-in is now in order. Throwing that ball back in. Number 16, Omdahl. And about to score a goal. Trying to strategize. Ball is up, but over. Kayla Lusk. Not sure if that's Kayla Lusk or Elaine Smith. Both of them have the number 0 jersey. CIU gets it far side of the field. Far side, kicking it back. Chasing after it that time, Julia Adkins. Could not get to it in time, but now a throw-in coming in for the CIU Rams. Far side. Key trying to get to it. CIU has control. Towards the goal. Ledford gets ready. Falls on it. Still a scoreless contest here. Ledford saving that ball quite well. Number 11 tried to score a goal but couldn't, as in Leos. Heard her name a little bit this afternoon. Goal kick about to come from Ledford. Short kick, far side. Throw in coming for CIU. Forward progress. Pena racing after the ball. Key. CIU has it. And racing to get the ball all the way to the near side corner. Number 21, Taylor McClelland. Pena kicking it out. Near side. And Amanda Scott. Managing to get it to the far side of the field. Sails up and over. Ledford for another goal kick. Ledford lines it up. Goes at it. Very short kick. Fielded by CIU. Number 33 determining direction. In Dupree. Far side. Pena kicking it out. Key getting in position. Throw in coming for the Rams. And the throw in, far side, fielded by CIU. It's up. And then bounces off to the near side. Throw in coming. This time from, let me get the jersey number here. Number 16 in Clara Omdahl. CIU making progress. Lateral. Bluefield trying to make a move here. Number 2 fielding the ball, trying to kick it up. That was Hernandez. And a little fall down there from number 11. That was Leos. Far side. Throw in. It's going to be in order. And it is. Racing after the ball. And the ball flies out. Believe number 16, Umdahl, for the throw-in. Racing after it. Pena gets on it. Getting some help from Atkins. Wind a little whippy here today, this afternoon. Ball rolls out towards the press box. Throw in. Fielded by Bluefield. Lateral move. CIU to the far side of the field. Racing after it this time. Closing in on a potential goal here as it makes its way to the far side of the field for a throw-in. But Bluefield has a great field positioning here to get forward progress as CIU throws it in. Fielded by CIU. Getting a handle on it this time for Bluefield. Ledford races after for any potential problems. Kicked out. From CIU by number 11, Leos. Ledford gets ready for the kick. Got it favoring the far side of the field. Let's see how this goes. Goes far. Towards midfield, not quite. Bluefield's got some progress going. Looks like the ball is out. Bluefield getting ready for a throw-in. And Ledford sprung into action. Kicking it out. Bouncing off the head of a CIU Ram. It now goes to the CIU side of the field. Getting ready for a throw in here for Bluefield. Throw in this time CIU getting forward progress, still in their territory. Trying to kick it inward is Berkemeyer. Goes out. Ledford retrieves it. Here comes another goal kick. 23:05 left to go in the first half of play. The game is goose egg to goose egg. CIU got the ball. Kicked out this time. Number 17 ricocheting off of her. That was Julia Adkins, the freshman from Pembroke, Virginia, nearby in Giles, Virginia. Little bit of a drive as the corner kick getting ready to come from Columbia International University. Number 2, Haley Hernandez, the first corner kick of the contest. Kick is up, and it goes in. Ledford could not get to it as it was in the top corner, and now Columbia International University has their first point of the contest. It's a goal. 1-0 CIU. Bluefield trails by 1. Ball goes back to midfield. Number 5, Bella Cox at midfield, and she kicks it. CIU's got it. Kicked out by Key. And ball outside, Ledford going to retrieve. Emily Ledford. Gets ready to kick the goal out for Bluefield. Looks like a shoe tying going here. $21 remaining on the clock. Kicked out once again. So you know what that means. It was kicked out by the defense, which means Columbia International has a chance at a corner kick here. Hernandez comes back to the near side of the field for a corner kick. This could put number 2 on the board for CIU if it's well executed like last time. Kicked in, but no. Deflected off of Bluefield. all the way to the corner here. And just past a goal, a far one for Fragomini. Sorry if I am butchering that pronunciation. Ledford comes out. Favoring the far side. Ball's in the corner. It's up. Far side. Rolls out. Rather a high bounce. A throw in from Fragomini. And just whizzing past the goal. Another goal kick from Ledford. Under 19 minutes to go in a first period, first half. CIU's got the ball. Coming out of the near side. This time Dupree. Far side of the field. Dupree races after it. Still in the hands of Bluefield. Scott to the outside. Deflection, and it looks like it's going to roll out. I forget which rapper did that song called Roll Out. It has evaded my mind. But that song is stuck in my head. And the ball rolls out again, taking a high bounce. Coming back in, kicking it backwards, trying to save themselves. But unsuccessful is now the corner kick coming for Bluefield. Number 13. We don't have a number 13 on our roster. But the corner kick nonetheless unsuccessful, as now the score remains 1-0. Throw in coming. Fielded by Bluefield. And rolling this time, number 8, McBride. McBride has the ball, kicking it out. Getting surrounded by multiple CIU Rams. The CIU goalie, Kayla Lusk. getting ready to throw the ball in. Rather, a kick in. Almost to midfield that time. And the ball rolls out. So with that, throw in coming from Omdahl. One to nothing your score. CIU leading by the only goal in the game thus far. 15 minutes to go in the first half of play. Throw in for CIU, this time Rickenbacker. Kicking it in, but past the goal. That time was number 12, I believe, in Pizzo. Ledford is coming now to deliver the goal kick. Wind is picking up just a tiny hair. Ball goes far side. Kick coming. High kick all the way to the CIU goal line, but going out of bounds, far side of the field. Throw in for Bluefield. McBride gets a piece. Near side of the field. CIU needs to backtrack just a hair. Dupree giving it. Almost to the goal line. Up and over for CIU. Ledford now comes to retrieve. Back in the sand. This time closer to the near side as she delivers a goal kick. Kick was very short. Pena trying to guard, going out. "12 minutes to go in the game, the first half of the game. Corner kick coming now from Leos. Leos backs up. Kick. And no good for goal as it goes outside again, all the way to the far side of the field to the corner. This time Ledford for another kick. The score remains 1-0 in favor of Columbia International. Ledford to the far side. Kick is up and away. And it goes out. Abby Key this time for the throw-in for Bluefield University. Very far side of the field, coming back in. Dupree. Guarded by Omdahl. And kick, past a goal. Ledford goes to retrieve. 10 minutes to go in the first half. 1-0 CIU. Ledford backs away, far side of the field. It favors. It's up. And enough to get it outside. Dupree is in anticipation. Kick this time from Kyle. Deflected. Far side of the field. Dupree. McBride racing after it. Trip a little bit. And a trip between McBride and Leos. A little slow to get up, but she is up. Leos is okay. As the free kick comes off that penalty. It's up from Dupree, and Ledford catches it. Ledford with a high kick. Dupree. Near side of the field. Little tripped up. Whistle stopped as Long tried to get past a Bluefield defender. Running towards the far sideline is Leos. Looks like checking into the contest is Pizzo. Dupree. Forward progress. Past midfield. Dupree once again. Racing after it. Pena gets a piece. McBride kicking it to the near side. And a little bit of a trip up. Juliana Bost. Throw in coming for CIU. CIU fields the ball. Dupree to the near side. No hand on it for Newman that time. Dupree kicking it out. Far side of the field. Dupree. Deflected from Bluefield. Fighting for the far side, Pena. Check it, that was Almandaz. Ledford catches the ball. Coming back out, favors the far side to the far corner. Rolls it like a bowling ball. Pena to the inside. Newman couldn't get it on. Rolls past Ledford, but thankfully to the outside as the goal kick coming for Bluefield. 1-0. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half of play. It was about 30 minutes ago that the first and only goal of the game was scored. Ledford. Seems like she wants to angle it out towards the press box. It's up and away. Little short kick, midfield. Kicked outside. McBride couldn't get to it in time. Throw in for Bluefield. Another throw in for Bluefield. Outside to the corner. Barely made it. Coming in from the right wing. Newman gets it out past the goal line. Lusk getting ready to kick the ball away. Ball's up. But still near the CIU side of the field. CIU fighting for forward progress here. And ball's out of bounds. Rickenbacker this time for the throw-in. McBride. McBride towards the goal line. Lateral move. Far side of the field. Kicked back in, but deflected. Going out of bounds. Throw in coming from number 13. McBride tried to get it, but Dupree gets it to kicked outside. Newman throwing in the ball. Dupree. Back out. It's now a race. Number 15 on the far end of the field, Berkemeyer. And no goal as now the final ticks. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's a wrap, folks, for the first half of play. The score is 1-0 CIU in the Battle of the Rams. We'll be back in a little bit for the second half of action here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Again, the score at halftime, 1-0 CIU.
You say you have vision, but where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve, and a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark. Make your impact. Go further.
Welcome back to the East River Soccer Complex. Ethan Stinson and Jackson Bast here for you all. We got about 2 minutes, 15 seconds before we go into the second half of play. The CIU Rams is up by 1 at halftime. And we're going to thank some of our sponsors real quick. Since 1989, Black Tie Charters goes the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Charters. GigaBeam Networks offers broadband internet speeds faster than outdated phone company DSL and comparable to cable with no data caps. GigaBeam Networks going further with the Rams. At Jackson, we saw a little bit of resiliency, at least from Bluefield, that they've only held CIU to 1 goal this whole half.
I don't even know if I would 100% agree with that as resiliency as much as the lack of opportunity that the Rams have been giving up. Of course, there have been a couple spots with the corner kick that the Rams was able to, they had. It wasn't there for them. They missed it up, and that's where the Rams from CIU were able to get that 1 goal was from the goal. But outside of that, they've been very keen on keeping it moving, keeping a lot of movement, staying together. There's not a lot of spacing that you see between, but a lot of the system errors that occur from having the formation like that is.
Yep.
But I think this is going to be an interesting second half. Of course, we talk so much about how the opening score is extremely important in soccer. That sets the tone because somebody who scores that goal, they can take like a beat. They're going to be like for the first 15, 10 minutes of the game, it's going hard at it. They keep going. And then when somebody scores a goal, it's like you can take that breath. Sometimes it's a breath of panic, sometimes it's a breath of relief. But the Rams have to put something together here if they want to even have a chance of winning this game, getting their first goals and first win of the season here at the East River Soccer Complex.
And it's very attainable, too, because the CIU's only up by 1 goal.
Yes, and the Rams are in a position in which they can do it. They're very versatile on the field. They tend to play a little more conservatively with their back line. But the Rams, outside of that, their front line is amazing. Of course, Bella Cox and some of their middies like Scott and Amdahl are very much players that they can go on the attack while also being defensive. But they tend to be more defensive with their back line, of course, that being the defensive positions that they have. They don't, of course, our men's team's a lot of the opposite, of course. Axel Johansson being our central back. He's the lead scorer for that squad. He's the lead scorer. So the Rams kind of need to be a little more offensive here in the second half of play.
And by the way, when we speaking of men's soccer, we will be on air here at the East River Soccer Complex for the second game this afternoon in this doubleheader with the men's soccer team coming out at 4 p.m. So make sure you tune in on the Rams Digital Sports Network. And Jackson Bast will be having the play-by-play, so make sure you tune in 4 p.m. today. And now the team's coming back out on the field. 45 minutes put up on the clock. Second half of action getting ready to take place here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Again, CIU is up by 1 goal.
I think you jinxed us, Ethan, with saying that it's going to start at 4 p.m. Because remember that last time it happened, we started having this out-of-nowhere thunderstorm, and we didn't get to start playing that second game until 8 o'clock.
Then I better say no more. Let's knock on the wood here. All right. So the ball's in the center. Teams are breaking the huddle. Rams' goal is now to the left. CIU's goal is now to the right as the formation has flipped for this second half of the game. At center field, we have number 13. And kicking it away, we have Bella Cox. Far side of the field. And the ball going outside past the goal line. Looks like we're going to have a goal kick for CIU on the far side very early on in the second half of play. Number 2, Hernandez. Corner kick was unsuccessful. Throw-in getting ready to happen for CIU. Far side of the field. Chasing after it. Atkins tried to trail behind, but the ball goes out past the goal line. Ledford coming up for a goal kick. 1-0 CIU. Ball's up. Far side. Getting it back in, but deflected. This time off of number 13, Silva on CIU. Here comes the throw in for Bluefield. Bouncing off some heads here. McBride coming back to the inside. Dupree to the far side. Newman tries to cut off. Kicking way out to the far side. Managing to keep it in bounds. Dupree knocked over. Going towards the goal line of CIU. Ball goes out of bounds.
It's a little bit of a shoulder check there.
A little bit of a shoulder check as now a corner kick seems to be coming up. Looks like number 6 for the corner kick. Check that. That was Bella Cox corner kick. But the goal unsuccessful. Back to the midfield. Far side of the field. Ball rolls out. A lot more corner kicks to start off this half. To the far side of the field, we have let me get my binoculars here. Looks like play's at a standstill here. Looks like number 5, Bree North, corner kick. Bluefield brings it out. Bella Cox racing after it at the far side of the field. Couldn't get a hand on it. As Bree North comes to throw the ball in. Check that. That's Birkenmeyer. And ball goes outside again. Birkenmeyer. Throw in. Very close to the line here. Throw back in for Bluefield. Throw in coming from 13. A little bit of a collision. Far side. Ledford picks it up. Going towards the near side of the field with a bowling motion. Again, kicking it near side, Ledford. Directing traffic, we have Amanda Scott. As the men's team are warming up on the far side of the field over there, near the CIU goal line, yeah. We have some action going on here. Fragamini. Dupree couldn't get it. McBride has it. Far side. McBride throws in. And ball kicked out. Atkins couldn't get to it in time.
Same position that CIU scored that first goal.
Yeah. Corner kick coming. This time, number 2, Hernandez coming in for the corner kick on the far side of the field near Bluefield's goal. And it's in. Ledford tried to get a hand on it. Bluefield kicks it back out, and no score. Lateral. Racing after it. Dupree coming back towards the goal. Kicking it. Now back to the near side. Kicking it a little bit outside from number 19, Tara Collins. Throw in Bluefield. Tripped up. This time number 13 on Bluefield. Away and up. from Adkins. All the way now to midfield. Far side now, towards Bluefield's goal. And ball goes out of bounds. Past the goal line. And Emily Ledford now for the Rams. Getting ready for the corner kick. Or excuse me, the goal kick. Ball's up. Ball's out. And kicked out from McClelland. Throw in coming from Omdahl. Coming back in towards CIU's goal now. Thacker racing after the ball, but it is fielded by Fragomini. Pena racing after it. And the ball goes in the goal. Ledford couldn't get to it. And with 32:39 remaining in the game, CIU now up by 2. 2-0. One goal scored in the first half of play. The second goal scored, again with 32:39 on the clock, in the second half of play. Ball coming now to the midfield. Abby Key, and check that. That is Macy McBride at midfield. Kicked up from the goalie. Ball whistle dead. .32:17 remaining on the clock. Free kick about to come for Bluefield University Rams. Coming up with this one. Looks like it's going to be Amanda Scott. Amanda Scott's got the foot on the ball, conferring with her teammate here. Looks like her teammate is going to be the one to kick the ball. She has the ball lined up. Free kick coming. Referee gets in place. Looks like Adkins for the free kick. Excuse me, that's number 13 as it sails out in Julia Adkins as she could not get it inside the goal. So now a goal kick coming. 32 minutes to go. And the ball goes out of bounds towards Bluefield's goal. 2-0 CIU. That one ruled out of bounds as Hernandez on the far side straddled the line a little bit, but it went out at the far side of the field. Throw in for Bluefield. And it goes out again. Near side. Kicking it all the way to Ledford was Tara Collins. Looks like we got a player down. Slow to get back up. She's all right. Tara Collins. Big kick from her, but saved by Ledford. And Ledford now comes to the middle of the goal line. Under 30 minutes to play here in the game. 2-0 CIU. Upon the kick of the ball, clock will resume. Ball's up. Short kick. Fielded by CIU. CIU trying to get a good fielding position here. Kicked out by Omdahl. Past a goal line, so it looks like we are in position for another corner kick. This time, once again, Hernandez, the designee for the corner kick. Kick away and past a goal. Almost went in there. But CIU still up by 2 points. Ledford comes back to deliver the goal kick. Ball's up. Deflected this time. Throw in. This time by Fragamini. Another near side situation. Birkenmeyer throwing the ball, putting it back into play. Check that, Abby Key. Very quick to trying to get that back in as Key and Birkenmeyer sort of fought at the goal line to let the ball stay in. Well, now at the near side of the field, another corner kicking situation for the Columbia International University Rams. Hernandez, kick. And a big cluster, and the ball rolls out. No score. Kick from Ledford favoring the far side. Kick this time going out of bounds off of Hinojos. Ball thrown in. Past the goal line. A goal kick is in order. Racing after the ball, Ledford all the way to the gate. "25.5 minutes remain in the game. Columbia International up by 2. Ball's up. Near side. Fielded by CIU. Kicking that out, Amanda Scott. Throw in CIU. Fielding it this time, bumping it, giving extra momentum. This time had a Thacker, but it goes out of bounds from CIU. Throw in Bluefield. Kicking it in, but not successful. Whizzing past the goal line. Kayla Lusk favoring the near side this time. And kicks it close to midfield. Ball now goes to the far side of the field. Going towards Bluefield's goal line. Hernandez. Pena on the far side for Bluefield. Newman kicking it out. McBride couldn't get to it in time. Bouncing off the head of a CIU Ram. Fielded at the far side. Fight here at close to the goal line. And Ledford catches the ball. Saves it. Under 22 minutes to go. 2-0 CIU leading the Bluefield University Rams. Ball's up. A high kick. Near side to midfield. Approaching the ball this time is Kyle. Kicked back out by Lusk. Hernandez. Deflected. Kicking it back out, Adkins. Scott blocking. Ledford gets on it. Just like Cool and the Gang says, get down on it. And now rolling it out like a bowling ball. Goes out of bounds. Chasing after it that time was, I believe, number 18, Almondas. Throw in from Fragamenti. .5 minutes to go into the game. Fragamenti swirls it. Throws it. Near side. Out towards CIU's goal. Dupree. Kicks it to the far side. A race here. Going to the corner. Outside. Once again, another throw in here. CIU trying to make a goal here. Bluefield has progress. CIU got it back. Knock into a little bit of Pena and Fragamenti. Kicked out. Throw it back in for CIU. And Ledford gets on it again. 17 minutes to go. Just seems like that whenever they have a corner kick, Ledford sometimes gets caught up in the cluster, as that's a high kick to midfield. Great job today protecting the ball from that goal. Near side of the field. Ledford, it whizzes past Ledford. Thacker's got a foot on it, but it goes out of bounds. Getting set for a corner kick after the kick out from Thacker. Rickenbacher, Jana Rickenbacher, getting ready to kick the ball for a corner kick here on the far side. Ball's in. Pass to goal. Ricocheted off of Ledford. And now that one is still 2-0, no score. CIU leads with 15 and a half to go in the game. We hope you stick around for some more action as men's soccer takes on CIU at 4 o'clock. Or somewhere thereabouts. Ledford favoring the near side. Kicks it. Now to midfield. Going towards Bluefield's goal here. Ledford gets it. 14 and a half to go in the game. Ball's up. Midfield. Rams side of the field now. Near side. Key kicks it back. Key trying to get a piece. Falls down, rolls to the corner. Throw in from Berkemeyer. Looks like they're getting ready to line up for a free kick here. Checking into the ball game, we got Hinojos. Throw back in, this time from North. Ledford kicks it out. Far side of the field. Kick back out. Dupree getting an angle. And over the net. Clock is stopped. Looks like we have an injured Bluefield University Ram Probably some cramps. Looks like that's Alicia Pena. Just a little bit of cramping there. She's okay. She's up. Slow to get up. Let's thank another one of our sponsors. Since 1984, Swope Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for the two Virginias. Swope Construction is a proud supporter of Bluefield University athletics. Looks like we might be going to commercial here. So we'll be back after an injury timeout here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. CIU leads 2-0 here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve. And a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark. Make your impact. Go further.
Play resumes here at the East River Soccer Complex as Leos had a little bit of a cramping issue, I do believe. She's on the past a goal line now, trying to recuperate as Ledford catches that one. 12 minutes to go here in the game. Far side of the field. Ball goes out. Throw in Bluefield. Going towards Bluefield's goal. Thacker kicking it. Newman. Far side again. Racing after that one at the far side of the field is Batterman. Yeah, Batterman. Ball sails out. Corner kick. Looks like a corner kick is getting ready to happen. Maybe a free kick here. It's off the corner. But this time, Hernandez to field it. And Ledford falls on it. Amidst a host of Rams to sort of blockade. Under 10 minutes to go in a game. 2-0 CIU. High kick from Ledford all the way to midfield. Thacker knocked down. Going out to the far side. Coming back in. Macy McBride. Far side of the field once again. Scooped up this time by Lusk. Lusk kicks it up. Getting a piece of it, Newman. Out to the far side. Oh, that one ricocheted off a car. Luckily, the car is fine. That one, I believe, was Kyle. My binoculars are extra strength today. Kicked out this time from number 9, Rickenbacker, Jana Rickenbacker, that is. Fighting for forward progress. Lusk got a hand on it. Bluefield almost scoring that goal, but Lusk got a piece of it. She kicks it out, mid-side, near side, and out of bounds. Throw in CIU. Ledford trying to get to it. Kicked back in. Emily Ledford for the goal kick. Favoring the far side this time. Ledford gets in stance. The kick is up. Short kick. Still on the Bluefield territory. And it goes out. Throw in for number 29 this time, which is not on our roster either. For CIU. Dupree. Ledford catching the kick from Dupree. Under 6 minutes to go. High kick this time. All the way to midfield, taking a nice bounce. Rolling down that time was Dupree. Pena getting in position here. Free kick this time. Hernandez to kick. She's been the favored kicker all contest long for some of these important plays. Free kick coming. Kick up. And caught by Ledford. Bowling ball back out. This time fielding it, Rickenbacker. Far side. Kicked out this time by Armdahl. 4 minutes to go in the game. Ball coming towards the near side. Ledford scoops it. High kick, midfield, all the way to CIU territory. Running after it, Thacker. Or check it. That was not Thacker. That was number 5, Bella Cox. Bella Cox putting one on the board. Bella Cox, what an incredible play. Narrowing the lead now with 3 minutes to go in the game, 2-1. Bluefield trails by 1, but this is not over yet. 3 minutes to go, and they're still on the losing side of things. But one more can tie it and possibly go into overtime. Near side of the field. Fragomeni kicking it out. Ball coming towards the Bluefield goal. Kicking it past the goal line. Out of bounds. This time from Fragomeni. Ledford. Favoring the near side this time. Ball's up. Near side of the field. Going outside, Macy McBride got the ball. Fragomeni coming back in. Ball in Bluefield territory. Kicked in. And over. 1 minute remaining in the game. Bluefield trails by 1. 2-1 ball game. Ledford races to get the ball in position, favoring this time the far side of the field. Clock remaining to tick, 45 seconds to go. Outside of the field. Very fragile on that far side here. Ball kicked out, throw in for CIU. Eight seconds remain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Ledford saves it at the last second. So that is the final score, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, CIU 2, Bluefield 1. The Rams beat the Rams, regardless of which way it went today. So with that, from Jackson Bastis' Ethan Stinson, we will be coming up with the men's soccer game here shortly on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Until then, we'll see you in a few minutes.